I'm Todd Hunt of TM Hunt Custom Knives, and I guess you could consider me the head guy, the driver of the Winnebago, so to speak. This is what we do. This is what I've invested my time and money in, and we make knives, and this is what we do.
Hi, I'm Rick Bain. I'm an apprentice knife maker here at TM Hunt Custom Knives. Known by a couple other names. Foxwalk Primitive.
Dick with an R.
Dick with an R. And CM Rick on certain forums.
Last 10 weeks, it's been really cool. We've got a lot of really neat things. I know it kind of sounds cliche, and a lot of people hear me say that a lot about what's coming out and what's going on. And
been 10 weeks, turning out good stuff. I've been posting the living shit out of it. Everybody says they like seeing progress stuff from the shop, so hopefully this show will help kind of fill that role. We're going to be showing you basically how it goes in here, making knives and drinking beer and a lot of glue trays. Beer can.
You know, we took on Smoky Mountain Knife Works as another dealer, which is huge for me because everybody, any knife person whatsoever, knows about that place, and every time you take your kids to Pigeon Forge or whatever, it's kind of the place to go. So I've been looking through the catalog since I was a kid, and to actually have them sell my product there is pretty much the mecca of what I do. So that's really cool. Starting to get prepared for Blade Show, which is always a absolute crazy time around here. So this year I have me a new weapon, and we actually hired our first full-time employee, Mr. Rick Bain, and so far that has been working out fantastic. Unfortunately, as far as an employee goes, he doesn't really know how to kiss his boss's ass too well, so we're going to work on that. But
yeah, I like messing with Todd. It's fun. Somebody's got to do it. We'll have to get better at getting some of those shop shenanigans on camera.
This has been a lonely job for me for a long time. I mean, it's just me in here, and but dealing with another person in the shop is that is also gifted in the art of sarcasm and smartassery is kind of fun, kind of interesting. Like I said, he's not overly good at sucking up to the boss, so we'll have to figure that out on his first employee evaluation. But I think that he's probably in cahoots with my wife trying to up my life insurance, because the little bastard's given me a heart attack a couple of times. But joke's on me, I'll get his ass.
So I got a question.
12 inches.
You wish. What makes you think I know anything about this shit?
So, you know, I'm gonna sip beer while I watch you work.
What else is new? Why is this down on the floor?
I don't know, I didn't put it there.
That's your height, not my height.
That's not my height, that's too low. I think the better question is, why is there not a second bucket right there?
Because people fill them with shit.
I ain't that people. There's a bucket. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 buckets. 7. There's one sitting next to you.
And it's filled with shit too.
And you didn't even see it.
You want me to get this done or you want to get at it?
What's it like working in the shop? We're serious. I mean, we're serious about the work and we're working hard at it. But we're having a lot of fun doing it. It's not like I come in here and we've got Monday morning meeting and, you know, Todd's always got the hammer down and stuff like that. We're eye to eye. We know what we got to do. And we know how quick it's got to be done. And I'm working and learning all at the same time. He's got a lot of shit to teach. We've barely scratched the surface so far, but we're getting there. But working around in this little shop, it's fun. It's pretty much seamless. Kind of keep the work flowing amongst each other. And then when Alan, he's in here, it's a little bit more crowded, a little bit more PG, but still fun. Coming weeks, just a lot of work. And looking forward to that website launching. Being able to pump knives out for the dealers is huge, and at the same time making stuff in batches. You make stuff in certain numbers so you're economic with heat treat, and the dealers don't always want all that, you know, all those numbers of that particular model. They just want a few or most of them, and we have some left over. Well, I mean, we're going to have the website to put those up for people to snag or start putting them back and saving them for Blade Show. So you'll be seeing cool stuff there. Still going to be seeing all the same Facebook stuff and Instagram stuff. Just posting what we're doing, what we're drinking, and having fun and that kind of stuff.
Yeah, the shop's been on rails. We've been getting a lot of really cool stuff done. Got a lot of cool stuff in the works. The M18s, get the word out, folks. I'm wanting to take over the knife world with these things.
I'm about to eat with dirty gloves on. What'd you say? Where am I at?
Yeah.
Ready to start something else?
M18 grinding 101.
Okay. Let me clear my bucket. What do you ordered? 8, right? Stay up, friend. We're walking around. There's no camera guy here. It's just an illusion.
I guess it's grind time. We got some M18s going out, and we're basically, this is how, when I grind them, what I start is I just kind of lay out my hollow grind area, and that's what we're going to do. I always use my 10-inch grinder for that. And after we get that done, I put all my stampings in it, and then we grind the front. But usually to get them from this point to in the heat treat and through the heat treat, it'll probably take us to, what is it, 11 o'clock? This will probably take us close to through dinner time to get 4 of them. So I think yesterday we did 4 as well. We got an order of 8 going out, so 8 M18s in a few days is it's doable, but it's work, and that's what we're going to get started on now.
What doesn't kill me make me stronger? What doesn't kill me make me stronger? Stronger than all.
We got Blade coming up the 1st of June. It's going to be nuts around here.
It'd be my first one on this end of the spectrum, and I know it's going to be nuts. I'm looking forward to all the round-the-clock overtime and all this. being on the grinder for probably a week straight, getting some blanks ready.
Yeah, Blade Show's coming up, and just like every other knife maker, man, for those of you guys that have ever been to Blade Show, and I don't like speaking for other people, but I will in this instance because we all look so cool running around in our matching shirts and our cool stuff on our tables, but I guarantee you there's not one person there that isn't half scared to death or nervous about the show and are glad to be there and are glad that, you know, the work's over and they can kind of let their hair down and enjoy, because not just me, every worker there, every maker there, excuse me, has worked their ass off to be there. And all bullshit aside, all egos aside, I respect and admire everybody there. Hats off to you.
It's crazy. It's such a huge deal, and it seems like an insane amount of stress, but it's the funnest thing in the world. So it's kind of that thing that you dread, but you can't wait for it. So it's a love-hate thing. We got the brass back, got to start it, and I'm really looking forward to watching that happen from start to finish.
We are actually, was asked to make getting back to Smoky Mountain Knife Works. Any of you guys that have been there know that every inch of that place is not only a knife shop, but every inch is slathered with knife memorabilia and collectibles and stuff. It is a museum as much as it is an outlet store, I guess you'd call it. And I'm very pleased to say that we are actually making a brass back Bowie for their museum. And I am just beside myself on that, and I have started to spitball some ideas, because I got a little over, a month and a half, so I need to get on it. It's going to be a hell of an undertaking, a hell of a project, but it's going to be great, and I just couldn't be more excited about it.
For those of you that have seen some of the pictures of the other ones, the most recent one, the bicentennial Bowie that he did for the local county here, Jackson County, he documented that in still photos. Put up some of them on Facebook, but not all of them. I've looked through the photo book, and it's all pretty cool. And being a videographer, I would have loved to have been, had a video camera showing everybody that process. So I'm looking forward to doing that, both with the camera and hands-on stuff. That's going to be fun. It should be awesome. You'll shit your pants.
So the reason for this show is basically, like I mentioned earlier, out of respect for not just what I do or me, but this craft. This craft has been the most challenging, but the most rewarding, and I love it. I've dedicated my life to it, and what we're going to do with this show, we are going to document some stuff that goes on. Everybody sees the end product. When you see a TM Hunt Custom Knives, it is an end product. It is a small goal. Every one of them is a little victory that we win when we get it done. But there's not a whole lot of emphasis, and there's stuff out there, but people, I think, will appreciate what it takes to get there, and the camaraderie of the people that help and shop shenanigans. So we're going to document that, see what we can get down on tape, and let you guys see a little bit of the behind the scenes, if you will. But I think it'll be fun.
I had a bunch of expectations when we were spitballing this idea, and even on the drive here, I had a whole bunch of expectations of what this would be like, being in the shop and the work itself and all that. And some were spot on, some were, just didn't know enough of what to expect. Camaraderie is awesome. We have a great time. That's couldn't ask for anything better on that. It's one of the best jobs I've had as far as having fun goes. And the work itself is, even when it's difficult, it's still fun to do. And you get a real sense of accomplishment, not just the feeling of, I'm just trying to crank out a paycheck. I'm just here to get paid. This is something, it's almost everything we make. I hate to see it go, but at the same time, I love to see, a new owner get a new knife. That's cool. That's an awesome trade-off. I was kind of nervous about, I wasn't nervous about anything but getting on a grinder for the first time, because I'd never ran a belt grinder before, never did any precision grinding. Everything I've done has been pretty much rough cut fab work, slap it on, bolt it down, and let it go. It's never been anything that needs to have fit and finish. So I was nervous about that. But so far I'm dare I say, just a little proud at my efforts on the grind. I'm kind of proud of it. So I'm going to be making strides to get better. I'm still not doing finished grinds, but I'll get there. Put down a mean preheat treat grind. I can do that at least. Todd says it takes a whole lot of work off him, but I never see him doing much. He's sitting in the leather room playing on his phone, and I'm sanding handles.
I got people now, man.
Taco Tuesday.
Taco eating bastard.
Todd didn't even talk about Taco Tuesday, did he? That's almost like church. Sunday church, Taco Tuesday. For me, Taco Wednesday, Thursday, sometimes Friday. Pretty much religion. They're good tacos. You guys got a lot to be jealous of. The knives, working in the shop, drinking the beers, eating the tacos. Probably not going to see a lot of that kind of stuff here on this show. So yeah, going to be kicking ass and taking names over the next couple weeks. Getting ready for Blade Show and getting psyched up about it. You'll see a lot of posting, a lot of teasing, and some of the stuff we're just going to tease you with and hold it back, and if you want it, you're going to have to come to Blade and get it. If it don't sell, we'll make sure you can snag it then. But we'll let you know. We'll let you know what you can get and what we're holding back. We just want to see you guys squirm and drool and shit your pants over cool stuff.
I really don't want to see people shit their pants, but
oh no, it's funny. If you don't literally witness it coming out, if you just see the look on their face, that's fun. Smelling it's bad. Maybe one of these episodes we'll get to talking about the flagellants in this shop.
I know Gina is out of control.
We're gonna have to hang a sign. People think we wear a respirator because of the dust and all the harmful particles in the air, but no. It's the flagellants.
It's the tacos.
It's the tacos. All right.